Hey everyone, Flack88 back here with Operation First Blood. This is 13.2 US PAC. Let's get into this turn. There's mushroom clouds all over the place, damage all over the place. It's looking like real carnage. We have no damage to repair because everything that has attacked, every facility attacked in my possession has now been destroyed. So let's go right into tech. I'm gonna do the exact same tech as last turn. From the bottom in blue, I'm gonna try to finish off Advanced Airborne with 2 dice. In red, I'm gonna do Advanced Manufacturing for stage 3. And in gray, number 9, Advanced Air Superiority Fighters for stage 3. All right, let's see how we do here. Well, it looks like we missed everything. Yep, we missed everything. 7, 4, 5, and a 6. Shoot, darn, but that's okay. Into our buy, and thank you, Captain G, for doing some housekeeping with my fighter. I apparently could not count to Taiwan, and that cruise missile. So thank you for running the audit there. For my buy with my 30 bucks, I'm gonna spend 2 on an oil tanker, 4 on an airborne, 4 on an air cab upgrade with that advisor, that little green chip next to it. Oh, this is out of focus. And looks like 10 for a mech and an attack helo. And then the last 10 on a amphibious assault ship and diesel electric. That's right, a surface vessel. Big things are changing here in turn 13. So let's get into our strategic nuclear phase. Oh, that's right. Ominous music from the lovely First Blood soundtrack. So Captain G and all his wonderful dice rolling luck has destroyed half of my strategic nuclear forces, but we still got 2 advanced SLBMs left. A technology that only we, the capitalists, have, and we will continue to use for our effect. So we're going to use 1 from the boomer in P25, is not moving, and that is traced out here in red, coming down, or actually in orange, excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the minor army base in the Philippines. And that minor army base is still damaged, so we will not get any defense dice to try to shoot that rascal down, which is a current loophole in the rules, but we are playing them as written. For those playing this game in the future, this will probably go away. It'll probably align with the normal rules in conventional attacks where damaged facilities get AMD. But as written, this will not provide a defense dice because it's damaged. All right, so from P12, we're gonna move this boomer up 1, 2, 3, and we're up to P12, and we're gonna shoot with following the yellow dice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're gonna try to take out that last ICBM silo. Trying to skip my ads here. There we go. And that will conclude our strategic nukes. That's all we have left. So let's go ahead and roll those here. Gotta grab some D12, or sorry, some D6s. So let's start with that army base in Philippines. That's 3 D6 and no defense dice, so here we go. Of course, I rolled really low, so that's 7 damage. So we will add 7, and they will be 8 total. You know, Captain G called it. He didn't think I was going to destroy it, and he was He was right. It just goes to show how fun it is to roll dice. Okay, so that's 8 damage on that minor army base in the Philippines. So I'll take the oranges off really quickly. Let me know what you guys think of those tracer dice. I think they're kind of cool. Helps me count out while I'm filming. So let's do that ICBM in Irkutsk, that last silo, and there is 1 defense die. Actually, you know, that's correct. It is a missile. So Captain G only gets 1 defense die. So here we go. Needs a 4 or less to shoot it down. And of course, I would have destroyed that thing. But he shot it down with a 1, so that missile lives to fight another day. No mushroom clouds. Bummer. Okay, that's all right. We'll move on to conventional attacks. Conventional attacks. We have several. If you guys caught in Captain G's 13.1, they destroyed every facility on the Philippines. He did mention that I would have to build a facility, but since they are out of supply, and there's no way I can go back and supply, I cannot build any facilities on this entire island. Yeah, there's no way. They're blown up, and I can't regain supply. Therefore, I cannot build any facilities. So these units can non-combat, but they have no means to. This bomber can fly. That's about it. But let's start out with Singapore. From Borneo, we're going to attack Singapore with this air cav from Borneo. We're going to take one of these nuclear attack subs is going to shoot 1 cruise missile. And then my strategic bomber all the way over here in West Coast. That's right. Following the red and white dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Up into P36, we're going to shoot 1, 2 zones. 1, 2. 2 more cruise missiles, and those are off the dashboard. Dashboard is now free of any cruise missiles. I'm shooting them all this turn. And so that brings us up to 3 cruise missiles and an air cav against the airborne and the attack helo, which are very much out of supply because of my subs here in Pre-45. So they will defend at a -1. Now, I really goofed this up here. In West Malay, I'm going to take the air cav from Thailand. Just going to hop down 1. We're going to take the fighter from Thailand, the one that I rebased there last turn. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 into West Malay. Since we're starting from a air base, we will have 1 more additional movement to land back in Thailand. All right. Too bad I can't use this attack bomber. What a shame, what a shame. All right, so now from Queensland, we will have lots of space. And from West Coast, we're going to take B1s. We'll start over here following the yellow dice again. All the way down 6. We're going to fire paving strikes from P38 and 1, 2. I mean, we could come right here to the P56. Those missiles have a range of 2, so they go 1, 2, and 1, 2. So we're going to launch 2. Trying to find a missile marker here. AGM 69s, and they will be targeting the 2 remaining AAA batteries, the same batteries in Philippines. Zoom in here. There's 2 left right there in the center of the camera. and to try to take those out, because we will be following up that paving strike with a conventional theater strike, which happens in the conventional round, normal combat round. I'm struggling to find a missile marker here, but that's okay. I'm just gonna put it down like this. We're gonna follow that up with a paving strike, excuse me, a surgical strike. That will be, this is really messed up here. A surgical strike, which is 3 at 5 for each missile. And they will be subject to any surviving AMD. And like I said, they each are 3 at 5. So, and then we'll get target select with that spy sat. The chip says surveillance sat, but it is a spy sat. So, all right, knocking that over. Okay, that is almost it. I have one last attack here with this remaining Victor 3. We're going to take 3 diesel electric subs from P25 and we're going to combat there. Alright, so some sub versus sub action. And that will go at least 1 round because Captain G opted to silent run, if not hit. Alright, very exciting. So let's go ahead and start resolving here. I'm going to go in reverse order. Let's start with the subs. So we have 3 diesel electric subs. I'm going to roll the attack on that. As always, I like to use some red, white, and blue dice. A little patriotic. Looking for 3s or less, and we got a 2. And that is a hit. So he will go ahead and defend that at a 4 or less with that nuke sub, and that is a 9. And that is too sad for the Red Fleet. They're down another ship. I'll have to congratulate my sub drivers for a job well done. Very good. Okay. Down to Philippines. Let's do this. We've got 2 AGM 69s coming in, but first I have to they're subject to AMD. So we've got 2 missiles, we've got 2 batteries, so it's 4 AMD shots. Here we go. Working for high numbers. And we got a 7, an 8, 8, and an 11, so they all missed. I have not had that happen all game. Outstanding. So we've got, I'll roll blue, 2 AGM 69s, and they are attacking and targeting SAM batteries, and they were hit at a 6 or less. So here we go. And that is a 3 and a 9. So we hit 1. Very good. Very good. All right, so we are down to 1 SAM battery for our regular attack here. So we've got 1 SAM that is going to roll 2 AMD, 1 for each missile coming in. And these are the AGM 86s. So here we go. And that is a 4 and a 7. And they needed to be 4s or less to hit. I said 4, excuse me. That is a 5 and a 7. So they missed also. Red, white, blue, red, white, and blue. These are 5 or less is a hit, and I have target select with my spy set. So here we go. Outstanding. Looks like I got a 3, a 1, and a 5, 6, 10, and an 8. So I got 3 hits here. Very, very good. First and foremost, I'm taking off this very pesky theater missile. That is 1. Next up, I'm going to take Probably the AAA and a light infantry. Very good. How quickly things have changed here in the Philippines. Very good. I'll move those missiles later. Very good. Okay, so let's move down to Singapore, where we have 3 cruise missiles and an air cav against an airborne and a attack helo. So let's start off with our cruise missiles. We are at 5 or less, and since we have PGMs, we did gain target select. So here we go, 5 or less for the cruise missiles, and we got a 1 and a 3 and a 12. Very good. So looking back at this, cruise missiles cannot hit attack helos, so we only had 1 hit on that airborne, which is too bad. That would have been nice to solve that easily here. So, all right, so let's carry on with the attack. The air cav at 4, and that is a 10. Defending attack helo at a 3 due to the out of supply. And of course, that is a 2. Jeez. And that will kill my air cav. And that pesky little attack helo will live to fight another day. And I cannot kill him with cruise missiles. That's very unfortunate. Okay. Well, let's move on to East Malay, where we've got 1 cruise missile. Let's roll that here. 5 or less, and that is a hit on a 4. And again, I can only target the air cav. I'll take the missile off. All right, we'll continue that battle. We've got a fighter at 6 or less, and that's a hit. And then we have an air cav at 4 or less, and that is a miss. So we hit that last remaining unit. Let's defend that last attack helo there. West Malay, excuse me. At a 3 less again, and that's a 4. Very close, but no sardines. So we'll take that off. We will take West Malay, Malaysia, with an air cav. We'll take the Buck. We'll move FAC down to 17. We'll move up to 25. That is blurry, excuse me. All right, so it looks like the bad guys, the dirty rotten communists, still hold Singapore, which is a bummer. We do not get our VPs back here, so we are sitting currently below 0 with our deductions, I believe. Oh yeah, yep, we're still below 0. Okay, so let's go ahead and non-combat. Yes, so that fighter here, the only place it can go is Thailand. So that fighter is up here in Thailand. Air cav is down here in West Malaya. Take these missiles off. We're going to non-combat this attack bomber. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, this is off camera. Let me zoom out here. So from Jakarta, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up here to Taiwan. See me moving that up there. Might have to move my camera here. The B1 is going to go back to Queensland. This light infantry from Queensland is going to airlift to Taiwan. Very good. It's getting a little crowded over here. This strategic bomber is going to land on Taiwan. This B-1 here in P-38, with a lot of remaining room, is going to go 1-2 to Taiwan. Very good. Good. Very good. Okay. Just taking a look here. Look-see. All right, so I do need to move some subs. I'll start up here. From P25, we're going to move 4 zones via our +1 from either shipyard or port. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're going up to P4. We got a diesel electric and a nuke sub. Oops, excuse me. There. All right, and now down here, we're going to move the 2 nuclear subs that did not move or fire in P45. 1, 2, up to P28. That is the C zone around Taiwan. Very good. The nuke sub in P29 is also going to go into P28. The sub in P52 is going to go 1, 2, 3 to P37. Like that. Okay, very good. Okay, we're continuing our blockade. They're still not out of supply since this major army base is still undamaged. We successfully destroyed no bases, although we did have some luck there in the Philippines, taking out some units. Very good. Looks like all my non-combats are done. So let's go ahead and put some units out. I'm down here, so let's start. I got dice chaos galore. Please excuse my mess. So placing units in P69 at that minor shipyard. We're going to place a diesel electric and amphibious assault ship. Very good. Also here in Queensland, not also, but in Queensland, we're going to place the attack helo and the mech. In Taiwan, and I'll try to zoom in here, I'm going to upgrade one of these light infantry via the air base in Taiwan to an air cav. Of course, I knocked that bomber over. I'll put that back on my dashboard. I'll replace this tanker down here in I-15, and then the airborne will be built in its only suitable purchase place, the major airbase in West Coast. All right, now we'll collect 1 cruise missile and 2 anti-ship missiles, which gives me an epic stack. Just so many. Okay, that is it. Let me do a quick disposition. I will start here in the south. P69, I have a amphibious assault ship. Diesel electric, Queensland, I have a B1, a marine, a mech, and an attack helo. Jakarta is out of supply and triple nuked with an airborne, paramilitary, and a AAA. Borneo has a AAA, East Malay is empty. Singapore is still FEC control, out of supply. I have both tankers. East Malay is has an air cav. Thailand has a fighter. P45 has 2 nuclear attack subs. P37 has a nuke and a diesel electric. P-29 up here around Taiwan has 3 nuke subs. Taiwan itself has a B-1 attack bomber, a Strat bomber, a light infantry, and an air cav. Guam is the same. P-25's got a boomer, a nuke attack sub, and a diesel electric. P-27 has got 3 diesel electric subs. P-12 has a boomer, and P-4 has a nuclear attack sub and a diesel electric. Alaska has not changed, other than some nukes. And that is all we have. So let's go ahead and collect some income. Here, let me pull all this off. So slightly less than last, we will have 25 base, but we have a subtraction of 2, so that gives me 23. And then we will roll for our global support. Here we go, we need high numbers. For those that can't see, that's a 1. And that will give me a whopping 3 for a grand total of 26 to spend next turn. Great, grand, wonderful. And that will wrap up my 13.2. We'll see how we do again in the variable ending. Fallout is up to 21. So again, that's a 1 in 5 chance of ending. So again, if we do finish the game here, thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you like Global War 1985, and we'll see you out there. Take care.